In this training video, we're going to be looking at how to log into Wagtail, the content management system for Connect that we editors use to make changes to our pages and ultimately publish them. I'm going to be showing you two ways to log in. First is when you're on the CUH network and you are seeing Connect already, as we are in the display right now. And the second way will be when you're outside of the CUH network, perhaps on your home internet, and you aren't connected via BYOD or any other thing like that. Both instances will be using the NHS Mail sign-in process, and that requires our nhs.net email accounts and the associated password. So the first way to log in, if we see on the top of our screen here, we've got a little circle with a silhouette of a person and downward pointing chevron. If I click anywhere here, I can click on the chevron or the blue circle. It expands this box underneath it with the option to log in. I'll click on that login option, and it's now taking me to the NHS Mail sign-in screen, where I'm going to put in my nhs.net email address and then the corresponding password. And then I will click sign in. And now it's taking me back to Connect. And now we can see my initials are populating this circle up top in the right corner. And now also in the bottom right corner, we're seeing something which wasn't there before. I didn't actually call it out, but there's now a little wagtail icon in a circle that's floating there. So if I click on that wagtail icon, it now gives me the option of going to Wagtail Admin. I'll click on that, and it's now taking me to Wagtail Admin Console. And now we could navigate as we ordinarily would to find the pages that we want to edit and make changes within this console. Just briefly, another way that we could make changes, if I open the tab and then it's loaded again with a page. So when I clicked on this and we just saw there was a single Wagtail admin option, if there's a page that you actually have editor permissions for, so for this demonstration, I'm going to use CUH Arts with our arts team. I then load their page. And now if I click on this Wagtail icon again, we now see that there's more options available to me because I have editor permissions for this page. So everyone will have different editor permissions because they're all responsible for different pages. But if you're navigating and you see you're on your page and you perhaps see something you need to change, if you're signed in and you're seeing your initials up top here, then you'll have this little Wagtail option and you can just click to expand it, expand the menu, and then you can click on edit this page, and then it will automatically load that page within the editor console. That it's just a nice, efficient way to get to the page that you're wanting to make changes to, and then go ahead and make editing changes as you would. You can save a draft of it if you're not ready for it to go and be published. But if you are ready for it to be published, you'd click on that chevron and you'd submit to moderator's approval as you ordinarily would. Okay, I'll now show you how to log in to Connect if you are outside of the CUH network, and that logging in process will then bring up our editor permissions just as it did when we were on the CUH network and we could see that little wagtail icon in the bottom right corner. So the first thing we'll need to do is type in this CUH Connect URL. So it's chuhconnect.nhs.uk. Now I'll hit enter, and because I'm outside of the network, that's already picked up by us trying to access Connect, and it's automatically redirected us to the sign-in page, the NHS Mail sign-in page. So like before, I will put in my NHS Mail email address and password. I'll click sign in. Now it will take some time to authenticate me, and now it's taking me through to the page. I'll accept the cookies. I'll see my initials are there. I can browse Connect as I ordinarily would, but I'm also seeing the little wagtail option down the bottom, which again is giving me the options to edit, and it will take me back to the dashboard just as it would if I was on the CUH network. And so those are the two ways that you can log in, one from the CUH network and one from outside of the CUH network.